Alright guys, so checking in with you guys. Figure I'd give you guys this kind of little spring slash garden update. A lot of you guys showed potential interest in this kind of content, so thought I'd pull out the camera and just kind of let you guys know what I've been up to the last week or so. So anyway, it's starting to kind of become spring here again. The weather's been real funky, but we're getting there. So been hauling in firewood. This is kind of the week of the year that I try to get the majority of my firewood in while it's still cool. Hate cutting firewood in the heat, and I'm just so busy in the winter, you know. No daylight and whatnot. I just seem to kind of end up doing it in the spring. So pretty good chunk of firewood here I've hauled in. You can kind of see compared to that 55-gallon drum grill there, but decent little pile here. It still, of course, needs to be cut up and split, but anyway, this is about 3 months of burning in the house. So I don't have a furnace in the house. I am 100% dependent on wood heat inside, as well as the first shed of my big shed. So I burn a lot of firewood in the year. Typically I start burning the middle of October, second or third week, and I'll burn sometime to April, first, second, or third week, you know, just depending on the year. But normally I burn between 5.5 and 6 months out of the year in my house. There's a fire going. So decent little chunk of wood here. Like I said, this is about 3 months worth. I've got the other part kind of scattered about the property, but this is up close to the house. Been hauling this in lately, so still have to deal with that, but the hard work's done getting it here and getting it close. So anyway, just kind of walk you guys around the garden here. Not a lot going on yet. It's just been so cold. You know, haven't been able to really plant because of the ground temperatures, but got a big pile of Christmas trees and stuff here. This will all be stake beds here in the upcoming weeks. Take that out and sink that in the lake. But anyway, this is the garden here so far. For those of you who's new, it's about, the footprint of this garden is roughly 180 by 160, and you know, so decent sized garden. You know, definitely nothing small. Good sized garden here I've got. It'll all be filled up here eventually with stuff. So anyway, give you guys kind of a rundown what I got going. Like I said, things are just kind of getting going here this spring. It was weird. It was 2 weeks ago, it hit 90 a couple of days, and then last week the morning temperatures every single day were below 30 degrees, and now we've kind of miled back off. So I don't know, it's a weird year. So blueberries are looking good. This is my big long row of blueberries here. Within just the last couple of days, they've started to bloom out real nice. You can see there's a couple of bees starting on them, so they're starting to find them. Hopefully we'll have some good blueberries here this year. Raspberries, row of raspberries. This one's knocked down. I still need to put the post in for this one, but that's also raspberries just there, so hopefully be eating those sometime in the next month or so, month and a half. Blackberries are looking real good. Got those all tied up, just awaiting. Looking real nice there. Strawberries, we got 3 rows of strawberries right there and right there and right there. They're looking real good if I can keep the rabbits off of them. Rabbits love these things. But anyway, they're starting to show some signs of life here just within the last couple of days as well. You can see some blooms starting on them, so hopefully we'll have just a couple of strawberries this year, and then next year we'll have a good crop of them. So this is going on the second year for these strawberries here, and they weren't really maintained last year, and then this is the first year for both of these rows. So by next year we'll have some real good strawberries. But just kind of coming on down here, we've got the asparagus bed. This is going to be a real good year for asparagus. I'm already picking, you know, a decent handful. Have for the last 3 or 4 days, decent handful of asparagus. This is all in the mulched area. Mulch them, and I throw all my wood ashes out of the stove on them every year. So we're gonna have a lot of asparagus this year. So anyway, that's That's the asparagus there. Come on down, there's the blackberries, the second half of the row. They're looking nice. Got some chives coming up already. Onion chives, those things are really good. Come down here. It got warm and got anxious, so I end up planting a few tomato plants here just to see. These will be ahead of everybody else, but you know, they may or may not make it, but who knows? I'm saying we'll have another freeze at least one more. So if I get them covered up, maybe they'll make it, maybe they won't. So something different too I'm trying this year here is, in the past I've always strawed my tomatoes. Normally I put out 50 tomatoes, I've got 50 cages, and I've always strawed them real heavily once they get going to try to keep the weeds down. Gonna try this cardboard this year. Got these big sheets of cardboard off the job, and got them laid down. Cut the holes for a couple of tomatoes. Like I said, the big majority of the stuff is yet to be put out. Hopefully in the next week or two, we'll have the temperatures to really get this garden going. But you can see, cut the hole. Hopefully that'll keep the weeds down, and then at the end of the year, just till the cardboard in to the ground for next year. So anyway, that's kind of the rundown. Like I said, it's not much going on right now. It is super dry here right now. It's normally never this dry in the spring. So garden's tilled up and it's ready to go. We just need the temperatures to kind of keep from fluctuating. So everything's starting to green up. It's really greened up in the last 4 or 5 days. It's amazing how quick it's greened up. But anyway, so I've been hauling in, you know, obviously firewood. I've got a few more logs back here, but some of these big logs here, like those two right there, you know, those are 16-inch logs. And hopefully what I'd like to do is I would like to mill those down and make some planter boxes. It just seems like we've been in a wet pattern the last few years, and it's just a pain to grow anything whenever it's always wet and raining. I've got the ability to water this garden out of a 80-foot well over there, so the dry does not bother me. I can come out and water this every day, but the wet is really what hurts my garden. You know, things just don't like to grow in sloppy soil. So if I can get stuff up in planter boxes, that's hopefully gonna help me and benefit me. So anyway, I kind of earmarked these logs here. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks I can get out here with the sawmill, and I'd like to I left that 5-footer there for the ends, but hopefully I can mill these up into some good dimensional 2-inch full dimensional lumber and throw together some planter boxes. So if that's something you guys would like to see, you know, hit that like button, leave me a comment, and let me know. So like I said, guys, I always try, I've been trying here very recently, more and more to try to bring you guys content more year-round. I know the vast majority of you guys are here for the trapping content, and I understand that you may not want to see other things, but you know, there's some things that maybe you guys would like to see that I can bring videos to you guys year-round, bring content to this channel year-round, and you know, I think that only benefit everybody. So anyway, if you guys would leave me a comment down below, let me know what you'd like to see. This is the remainder of what was my big log pile here. I've got some big stuff that I hauled in last year I still need to cut up, but anyway, that was, you could see the footprint of that big giant pile of logs was it was probably 8 or 9 feet tall. Been burning on that for quite a few years here, but that was the bunch of trees that I took out whenever I opened this garden up. So anyway, about depleted that stockpile, so I had to start hauling in stuff from a little further away. But anyway, guys, if you would, like I said, leave me a comment, let me know what you guys would like to see as far as content. You know, there's a lot of stuff that I do in the average day that I just don't even think about picking up the camera for, because I don't know if it would interest you guys. You know, if you guys would be interested in watching me, you know, cut up them logs and split that firewood, you know, for wood heat, let me know, I'll do it. But it's just simple things like that I just don't even think about. It doesn't, It's just kind of my everyday life, and I don't really even think about picking up the camera, but you know, then whenever I inquire about it, you know, there seems to be some interest in it. So leave a comment, let me know what you guys would like to see. If you guys would like me to continue, you know, kind of giving these updates on the garden, I definitely will. You know, there's a lot goes into something like this, and if you guys would be interested in it, you know, I can definitely pick up the camera and let you guys know. So anyway, if you guys would hit that like button, you have no idea how much that just taking a second, hitting that like button, it's free, really helps this channel and the videos. It's amazing actually how much it helps. So anyway, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys would like to see. Like I said, I do a bunch of different things, and if you guys would be interested, then I'll pick up the camera a little bit more. So I'm gonna leave you guys with a nice view of my barren garden here. Not a lot going on, but it'll be green soon. So as you guys can probably tell, it's just about to start raining, and I need to mow this grass. So I'm gonna get on that, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this update. Till next time.